Hey there, future Canucks. So, you've decided to trade in your current passport for a chance to join the Canada Club. Hey, that's a fantastic decision. Canada is known for its friendly people, breathtaking landscapes, and a quality of life that's hard to beat. Good choice. Becoming Canadian is more than just saying a lot, though it does help. It's about embracing a culture that values diversity, inclusivity, and a strong sense of community. You'll find that Canadians are some of the most welcoming people you'll ever meet. You got to pass the citizenship test. Don't worry though. This guide will break it all down, make it easy peasy, and get you saying "Oh Canada" with pride in no time. The test might seem daunting at first, but with the right preparation, you'll be ready to tackle it head on. Think of this as your ultimate cheat sheet, packed with all the info you need to ace that test and become an official Canadian. From understanding the significance of the maple leaf to knowing the key figures in Canadian history, we've got you covered. We'll cover everything from the history of Canada, spoiler alert, it involves a lot of beavers, to the ins and outs of the government. It's way more interesting than it sounds, trust me. You'll learn about the founding fathers, the evolution of the political system, and the rights and responsibilities of being a Canadian citizen. We'll even throw in some sample questions so you can test your knowledge along the way. These practice questions will give you a feel for the real test and help you identify areas where you might need a bit more study. So grab a cup of Tim Hortons, or a double-double if you're feeling adventurous. Get comfy and let's get you prepped to become a full-fledged Canuck. Tim Hortons is more than just a coffee shop. It's a Canadian institution, and enjoying a cup while you study will get you in the right mindset. Let's do this. This is more than just a test. It's your ticket to joining an awesome community of friendly folks, stunning landscapes, and of course, universal healthcare. Passing the citizenship test is a significant milestone, but it's just the beginning of your Canadian journey. So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to embark on a journey to make you the most Canadian you can be. From learning about the national anthem to understanding the importance of hockey, we'll cover it all. Get ready to embrace the true north, strong and free. All right, let's talk about the main event, the Canadian Citizenship Test. This is a significant step in your journey to becoming a Canadian citizen. And it's important to know what to expect so you can walk in feeling confident and prepared. Don't worry, it's not like those scary exams you tried to forget from school. It's actually pretty straightforward. The test is designed to assess your knowledge of Canada, including its history, values, institutions, and symbols. So if you've been studying, you should be in good shape. First things first, you've got to be at least 18 years old to take the test. This is a basic requirement, ensuring that applicants have reached an age where they can fully understand and appreciate the responsibilities of citizenship. Think of it as Canada's way of making sure you've had enough life experience to appreciate the awesomeness that awaits you. It's not just about knowing facts, it's about understanding what it means to be a part of this great country. The test itself is multiple choice, which means you get to pick from a bunch of answers. No essay writing here. This format is designed to make it easier for you to demonstrate your knowledge without the added pressure of writing long responses. You'll have to answer 20 questions, and you need to get at least 15 of them right to pass. These questions cover a range of topics, from Canadian history and geography to the rights and responsibilities of citizenship. Don't worry, you've got this. With a bit of preparation and a calm mindset, you'll be able to tackle these questions with confidence. You'll have about 30 minutes to complete the test, which is plenty of time to channel your inner Canadian genius. This time frame is designed to give you enough time to think through each question without feeling rushed. They even offer the test in English and French, so you can choose the language that makes you feel most comfortable. This is part of Canada's commitment to bilingualism and ensuring that all applicants have a fair chance to succeed. They even let you write the test on paper or on a computer. This flexibility is designed to accommodate different preferences and make the test-taking experience as smooth as possible. It's all about making you feel right at home, eh? The goal is to create an environment where you can perform your best without unnecessary stress. Now, I know what you're thinking. Trevor, what if I fail? First of all, relax. It's completely normal to feel a bit anxious, but remember, this test is just one step in the process. It's not the end of the world. Everyone has off days, and the important thing is to stay positive and keep trying. If you don't pass on your first try, you can take it again. You'll have another opportunity to study and improve your knowledge before retaking the test. And trust me, after going through this guide, you'll be well prepped to crush it on your second attempt. So take a deep breath, stay calm, and remember that you're on your way to becoming a proud Canadian citizen. Good luck. All right, let's get down to brass tacks. What exactly do you need to know to pass this thing? Well, the test covers all the good stuff about being Canadian, from our history and geography to our government and values. Think of it as a crash course in everything that makes Canada, well, Canada. You'll dive into the stories of our First Nations, explore the adventures of the European settlers, and discover how Canada became the awesome independent nation it is today. Don't worry, you don't need to memorize every single date and name. Just focus on getting a general understanding of the major events and key players that shape this great nation. Next up, we'll tackle the Canadian government. You'll learn about our political system, a hint it involves a Prime Minister, not a President, our Charter of Rights and Freedoms, which guarantees all sorts of awesome rights, and the different levels of government that keep this country running smoothly. But wait, there's more. You'll also need to brush up on your knowledge of Canadian symbols, like the maple leaf. It's everywhere. The beaver, our national animal, believe it or not, and the RCMP, those iconic red surge uniforms. Section 4. The Essential Study Kit Resources to Ace the Exam. All right, future Canadians, let's talk study materials. Preparing for the Canadian Citizenship test can seem daunting, but with the right resources, it becomes a manageable and even enjoyable task. Don't worry, you don't need to build a fort out of textbooks, though that does sound kind of fun. Instead, focus on gathering a few key resources that will provide you with all the information you need. The government actually provides a free booklet called Discover Canada that has all the information you need to ace the test. This booklet is your primary study guide and is packed with valuable information. It's like the ultimate Canadian cheat sheet. It covers everything from the history of Canada to its political systems, symbols, and values. You can download the booklet online, order a physical copy, or even get it in audio format if you prefer to learn on the go. Talk about convenient. This flexibility allows you to study in a way that suits your lifestyle. The booklet is super easy to read and understand, even if you're not a history buff. It breaks down complex topics into simple, digestible sections. It's packed with pictures, maps, and interesting stories that make learning about Canada fun and engaging. These visual aids help reinforce the material and make it easier to remember. If you're more of a visual learner, there are tons of online resources that can help you prepare for the test. Websites like YouTube offer tutorials and explainer videos that cover key topics in the Discover Canada booklet. Check out the Government of Canada's website for practice questions, videos, and even interactive games that make studying a breeze. These tools are designed to test your knowledge and help you identify areas where you need more practice. And hey, if you're really feeling ambitious, you can even hit up your local library and check out some books about Canadian history, government, and culture. Libraries often have a wealth of resources that can provide deeper insights into the topics covered in the Discover Canada booklet. The more you immerse yourself in all things Canadian, the better prepared you'll be for the test. Surround yourself with Canadian culture, whether it's through books, documentaries, or even attending local cultural events. Another great tool is using flashcards. You can create your own or use apps that have pre-made flashcards specifically for the Canadian citizenship test. Flashcards are a fantastic way to test your memory and reinforce key facts. Studying with others can also be incredibly beneficial. Join a study group or find a study buddy. Discussing the material with others can provide new perspectives and help solidify your understanding. Don't forget to take notes as you study. Writing things down can help you remember the information better. Whether you're reading the booklet, watching videos, or attending lectures, jot down key points and review them regularly. Finally, take as many practice tests as you can. Practice tests simulate the actual exam environment and help you get used to the format and types of questions you'll encounter. The more you practice, the more confident you'll feel on test day. With these resources and strategies, you'll be well on your way to acing the Canadian citizenship test. Good luck and welcome to your new journey as a Canadian citizen. Section 5. Diving into history, exploring Canada's past. Okay, history buffs, this section's for you. Let's take a trip down memory lane and explore the fascinating story of Canada, from its early beginnings to the present day. First up, we got to give a shout out to Canada's First Peoples, the Indigenous communities who have called this land home for thousands of years. You'll learn about their rich cultures, traditions, and contributions to Canadian society. Next, we'll fast forward to the arrival of the Europeans, those adventurous explorers who sailed across the Atlantic and set up shop in Canada. You'll hear tales of Vikings, fur traders, and the epic rivalry between the French and the British. Spoiler alert, the British eventually won. Speaking of the British, you'll learn how Canada went from being a colony to an independent nation, all while maintaining a close relationship with the Queen. We love a good royal visit. And of course, no history lesson would be complete without mentioning Canada's role in World War I and World War II. You'll learn about the bravery and sacrifices of Canadian soldiers who fought for freedom and democracy.